What's up guys, I'm Kawn. Welcome back to another Escape From Tarkov video. Today I'm going to show you guys 3 budget builds that are very cheap. You can do it all at level 1 traders. They all have a site. They all work in pretty much any situation. It doesn't matter if you're rich and you're doing a money run. Doesn't matter if you're poor and you're just trying to get by. I stream on Twitch, Escape From Tarkov, most days of the week. I'd love to have you come check me out. My links are down below. And I'm also giving away an Edge of Darkness account once I hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Details are down below on how to enter. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, so first build is going to be a honorable mention, something that a lot of players use. However, I'm going to tell you why it's a little bit worse than it used to be. So starting off at level 1 Jaeger, you can buy yourself an OP-SKS. Now this OP-SKS has a dovetail mount on it, and you'll notice that being a trend. If you can find any weapon with a dovetail mount on it, it's really cheap to mod in terms of getting a sight on it. Now, you can go over to Proper, you can go to Proper level 1, and you can throw on a Dovetail OKP Cobra sight onto it if you wanted something a little bit closer range, or you can also buy yourself a PSO if you were heading to a map like Woods, for example. So you can take that off, throw on a PSO, and then you have a little bit of range. I run this gun all the time. Now, the problem is they've moved PS 762x39 PS ammo over to Proper level 2. So you're stuck kind of using this FMJ ammo, which isn't terrible if you hit headshots. However, once you get to Proper level 2 and you can get PS ammo, this gun becomes a lot better. The PS ammo used to be the staple of everybody that used to play Tarkov, used to pretty much run PS at the beginning of the wipe. It was the most common ammo you'd see because it's really good, it's really cheap, but they've moved it over to level 2 in order to, start people spreading out and using different types of ammo. However, the gun is still good, so it's an honorable mention for number 1. So the OP-SKS itself only costs 33k. The close range sight that I was talking about costs you 10k, and if you wanted to run the PSO sight for a longer range, it costs you around 20k. So you're looking at maximum 50k, 55,000 rubles to run this gun. Now also at Peacekeeper level 1, you can also buy these 20 round SKS mags, and the great thing about it is you don't actually have to buy multiple mags. You can just buy one magazine and then fill up the gun with spare ammo from your pockets and just load it into the top of the rifle, which is what I usually do. It's a great gun, packs a punch. Honorable mention, always the OP-SKS. Now the second gun we're going to talk about is the PP-19. So the PP-19 costs you 21,000 rubles, and it works very similar to the OP-SKS, as in it has a dovetail mount on it, so you can use any sort of sight that has a dovetail mount. We'll take this Axion Cobra for example. You can slap that on there. It shoots 9mm 9x19, so you can throw PST-GZH in it, which you get tons and tons of at the beginning of the wipe, and it's dirt cheap. I mean, you could probably use this ready to go. Vertical recoil is only 35. For 35 vertical recoil with a sight on it, you're looking pretty good already without even investing anything into it. If you wanted to take it a little bit further and kit it out a little bit more, now these are all level 1, you throw that sight on it, and then what you can also do is buy this AK-100 series polymer handguard from Proper. It costs you 1,400 rubles, so dirt cheap. You can buy this. You can then head over to Skier. Now it's up to you if you wanted to have a flashlight or a laser. You can't really get a combo at level 1, but you can do either or. So if you wanted to buy a laser, you can buy the tactical blue laser, and if you wanted to buy a combo, you can buy the Ultrafire WF51B flashlight from Skier level 1, as well as you'll need a Kiba Arms 25mm accessory ring mount for that, so you can either throw that on or throw that like that. Then you just have to don't take off the gas tube, make sure you take off the handguard, you throw on the AK-100 handguard, and then you can throw either the flashlight or the laser. You can only put one or the other on it though. We'll throw on the flashlight, and then if you want to take it even a step further, you can drop 7k on this RK6 tactical foregrip. It's -1 recoil, but it's +5 ergo. Which is good. If you don't know what ergo is basically how fast you can bring your gun up, or do certain things with your gun up. Buy that, strap it on, and you have a pretty solid gun there. 34 recoil, 51.5 ergo. You could use this anytime you want. I mean, I've run this gun on budget runs all the time. You just got to put whatever ammo you kind of want to put into it. PSTGZH is pretty good, and it's going to cost you under like 45k. So the gun itself, 21,000. If you put the Axion on it, it's 31,000. All of these parts are dirt cheap, less than 10k. You're looking at like 41 to 45,000 depending on how much you really want to kit it out, and it's really, really good. It's one of the best early wipe weapons that I've seen. However, the next one is a little bit more expensive, but it is, in my opinion, probably the best early wipe gun to use right now, especially in patch 13.5. This gun has really taken over, and that gun is the AKS-74UB. Now, it comes automatically suppressed level 1 from Prapor for 70k. Now, it's a little bit on the pricier end. It still is considered budget in my opinion, because I think, you know, if you're not gonna, anything budget is like under 200,000, because once you spend, you know, 300k and above, you're looking at something that's super meta. But 70,000 for the gun out of the box. You can also do the same thing where you just throw an Axion Cobra mount on it. It already has fairly low recoil, so you're looking at 80k for the gun. The recoil is not that high, 61 recoil. If you want to take it a step further, what you would do is you would take off the wooden handguard here. Then you can head over to Skier, I believe. Skier, and you're going to pick up an AKS-74U Zenit B11 handguard from level 1 Skier. That's going to cost you 5,974. You can throw that on there. Pick up, and then it's just modded the exact same way as a PP19. You can throw on the RK6. You can throw on the flashlight. We'll just take the one from this one, throw on the flashlight, and right away you have a 59 recoil AK. Really is quite good. You have a suppressor, day one of the wipe. This could be your first raid. You have a suppressor, you have a sight, and you have a flashlight. Probably one of the best guns early wipe, in my opinion. So in terms of ammo, I'll usually run PP ammo if, you know, I can't find anything else, but PP ammo, you don't get it until level 2. It's slightly worse tier than BP, and then obviously 7N40 and, you know, Igolnik and all that is way better. But if we're talking level 1, PS is probably your go-to. If you start off as a bear, I believe you get a bunch of BP ammo, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Please let me know in the comments below if that's correct or not. I'm pretty sure you get a bunch of BP. So BP is a good option, PS is a good option, and then PP ammo once you're at level 2 is also a good option. That's a little bit better than PS, but a little bit worse than BP. Right now, 545 is pretty solid. In my opinion, over the wipes, I've seen it at really bad, but now that 762, you know, by 3.9 isn't the greatest anymore. Plus, it has a really low fire rate, really low velocity. You really have to lead your shots when you're using 762 ammo now. I think 545 is a great option. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this helps you out. You know, my channel tries to help people get a little bit better at Tarkov, understand the game more. I know it's a really hard game. Big learning curve. I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe, if you like the content, of course, and if you want to stick around, and if you can toss me a like, that really helps me out in the algorithms and gets this video out to people who need to see it. Thank you guys so much for taking your time to watch this video. All my links are down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, people.
I come with a lot, but won't settle for one play. I don't need a lot, but I need me a model. But shawty gon' fuck up the runway. And I'm smoking this out of a play, making Pee-wee a Jesus OG on a Sunday. And when I lost my father, it made me go